going to show you how to replace a harp string. Everybody does it a little differently. I've learned a few tricks along the way and I hope they help you. So I have my 4th octave B string that broke the other day, and just so you know, in case you don't, the octaves start at E. So this is the first string of the 4th octave being the E just above middle C. So that makes this my 4th octave B. So I've got my string ready here to go, 4th octave B. This is the brand I honestly prefer the most. And what I did was take my old string off, and then one of the little tricks I've learned is to actually feed my string through the soundboard before I knot it. So I've already done that. This way I don't have to try to find the hole or reach my hand in a tight dark spot. It's so much easier to feed it in like this first. So that's what I did. I fed it in like that. So I did that first, and then I grabbed it here. That is so much easier than doing it the other way around. All right, so now I'll show you how I tie my knot. So I do 2 bunny ears to tie my knot. So this is the end, and this is the end that I took from inside my soundboard, okay? So I've got my left hand here, and I'm making a loop, bringing it in front of me. So that's my first bunny ear. Then I'm gonna make a loop with my right bunny ear, and that loop goes behind. So this loop is in front, you can see, and this loop is behind. So they're opposite, okay? So in front and behind. Then I stick my left loop into my right loop and I pull. Now, oftentimes people will stick a little stick in there so that the knot doesn't slip, but then it's like, what do you do with this big piece? Well, I don't bother with that stick because it falls out oftentimes before you can get the knot tight. So I stick this little stick in the knot like that. Give my little knot a little squeeze here so it stays in place. Now I don't have to worry about that stick falling out. Now I can tighten my knot a little bit more. Then I can pull this string and my knot's just gonna go right through. My cats love it when I change a string. And now I'm gonna find my tuning key and I'm gonna put it through my peg. I'll move the camera up so you can see. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your peg is in a position that the hole is pointing up and down so that you can just feed it through like this. Okay. And then you also want to make sure that your rotating discs are in the flat position so that they're both open if you have a pedal harp. See, they're both open. You can see that there. All right, now I'm going to show you how I wrap it around the peg. So I pull it as hard as I can, then I put my pinky finger there, and then I grab the top of the string with my top 2 fingers. Then I turn away from me, so towards the post of the harp. I love to keep pulling this part up with my pinky finger. I wait for this to twist right here. See how that's crossing over? And then, once it's crossed over, that's when I let go of my pinky finger. I put my thumb there and I push it so it goes on the right of this little nub here. At this time, you also want to align it onto this peg properly. Make sure it's in between your rotating discs and turn. Now you can leave this part long for a couple of days if you want. It's not really necessary, but it might be a good idea in case the string snaps at the bottom, then you have a little bit of something to play with. And now I'm gonna tune. I also like to give my string a really good tug to help stretch it, especially if I need this string to be in tune quickly. That's how you change a string.